Hey, let me see if I can adjust this thing. Hi Max, hi Logan. Just thought I'd send out another video, see how you guys are doing. I miss you guys, I love you, I hope you're doing well. I guess school's probably going to start very shortly. It's about the end of August here. And let's see. And I hope that's going well for you. I hope you're excited about going back, starting school up. My hair's starting to fall out, so, got to change the haircut a little bit. And that's what you do when you get older. I shaved part of my beard off, and I'm thinking of growing it back, so that's something new. And then, let's see, oh yeah, this guy. Well, let me get a better picture of it. This has been a cast on my foot for 6 weeks. I tore a tendon, the peroneus longus is the name of it, and turns out I have a little bit of a crooked foot, so it's probably why it tore, and they sewed it back, but then they fused a couple of bones so that it won't tear again. So I have a big screw in my foot. I'll show you a little print of an x-ray, but I can't put any pressure on it. So that's what I was doing in the beginning of the video. I have a little knee scooter that I've put together, I built, and I can get around the house, and if I go outside the house I have to have crutches. So I've been inside, I've been stuck at home essentially for the past 5.5 weeks. I get this off in about 3 days, so I'm excited about that. And then I get a boot. I have to wear a boot for 6 weeks. So this has been a long process. But it's been great. People have been volunteering, coming over and bringing me groceries, and it's very, very nice. So that's what's new for me. Let me, I'll get in and get a close-up of the x-ray and show you where they put that screw. It's kind of cool. Hang on. Well, just for a quick reminder, this is the inside of I'm in the big room, right? The living room, there's the upstairs. There are all those crazy things in the kitchen. And then it's kind of close to evening. There's the outside. And all the way back around again. So here is a picture of the x-ray. So pretty wild, huh? Look at that big screw going through the heel of my bone and my heel bone in my foot. And it goes, this is the heel bone itself. It was fused to this upper bone right here. And that's why the screw goes through there. And right about there, I've outlined it in sort of a pencil. You can see this is the area that's supposed to kind of grow in and fuse the two bones together. And I should be able to walk just fine, almost totally normal. It's not a big deal. And so that's going to help it from being re-injured. So I don't have to do this 6 weeks in a cast and 6 weeks in a boot again. So that's the story of that. So there you go. Well, Max and Logan, this is my knee scooter that I built. The red part and the black seat there, that's typical walker that people use, But what the T-handlebar there and the blue shaft that runs down, that comes off of a kick scooter. And so I bolted that on so that it can steer. And so what happens is that it was the day before my surgery, and I just said, oh shoot, I'm going to make one of those instead of trying to rent one. And so I bolted it on, and there is the wheel and the bracket off the kick scooter, and then the far right, that grayish silver thing, it's not the chrome, that's just a piece of aluminum box tubing that I used to bolt it on with that U-bolt right there. And it goes up, and then it mounts into it with a big screw bolt right there. I use a belt to hold the pad on, and on the side of that handle, that black thing right underneath the T, is the other brake that fits into that hole right on the left side or the right side of the the walker. So that's what allows me to scoot around. And you put your knee on the pad and you push with the other foot. So there's the scooter that I built. Well, the next thing I've got a kind of a new hobby. I'm trying to learn electronics. So this is a book that you can pick up. It's a real good basic book on electronics, I found out. And let's see, it's called, there's a magazine called Make, where people make stuff. And it's a whole worldwide organization. It's getting to be real popular. And this teaches about basic electronics and stuff. There's a publisher. You can do all these cool things with it and learn how things work as you go. And let's see. So once I figure that out, then I might try one of these. Try this as the next project. This is called, same organization called Make. So they say make an Arduino controlled robot. And it's a little tiny thing. It's only going to be, like 6 to 8 inches tall. But you have to learn the electronics, and then you got to learn how to do programming language. And the programming language that this runs on is called C, the letter in the alphabet, letter C. And so programming language C. And once I learn that and learn some electronics, I'll try putting that guy together. So that's one project I'm playing around with. And then this other one, I don't know if you saw Sticks and Snakes Part 2, but I showed an owl box up in a tree. And I know this is going to come out kind of funky because this is a video of a video. But what we've got here is on my kitchen counter, there's a monitor. A wire goes out through the floor, through the foundation, across the driveway, up into that tree that I showed in the other part 2. And this is a scene of the camera that's up in the box. And what I did was I put the camera, the screen of the camera is split. The wall on the front is just a thin piece of metal. So when the camera, as you're looking at it, this is outside of the box. This is inside the box. So if I ever get some owls to use this for a nesting box, they'll fly in through, there's a hole right there. You can see the sunlight coming through, flying through the hole, and they'd feed the chicks, and then they'd go back out. So I can see both sides of what's happening inside and outside the nest. And it's also a camera that can take pictures in the dark. It's got some infrared photography, so that ought to be fun. Well, I can't think of anything else. Well, that gives you an idea of what I've been doing to keep myself busy these past 5 weeks, being stuck in the house. And I'd really, it'd be fun to hear what you guys are up to. I know, I'm sure, Logan, you're probably playing some kind of musical instruments at this point. You're playing some real wild drums, man. That was cool. I was curious if you'd moved into some other stuff. And Max, what are you up to? What are your latest interests? That'd be fun to hear about. It'd be really cool. Yeah, and I don't know if you know I still have the same phone numbers, 541-942-3415 is the home phone, and 232-3950 is the cell, same area code. And I have an email address. It's a phrase, it's on Gmail, it's nonstop change, nonstopchange @gmail.com, so you can drop me an email. And miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun, and take care of yourself. Okay. Talk to you later.